Welcome back. Welcome back. Have you ever wanted a time machine so you could take everything back? But would you really want to? I'm going to give you a little piece I like to call Time Machine. Every 5 minutes, someone gets trapped. Every 4 minutes, someone lives with regrets. Every 3 minutes, someone says something they can never take back. Every 2 minutes, someone gets snatched. Every minute, someone gets raptured by death. Watching the world turn like broken records on the needle while some been lying on the truth, others tried to forget it. Pain scars the heart till it beats out of rhythm. No one listens on reverse, missing clues that could have saved the next. I wish I had a time machine. I'd snatch the needle from your hand so you don't have to shoot poison up your arms, then pick up the pieces of you broken and hidden because you thought no one wanted to hear that part of you. See, I reverse your thought process to not have Pavlov's law, so you know not to live on reward systems and perish on layaway. I wish I had a time machine so I could surround you with love, paying light bills and putting food on the table not meant to stand in a drought. I'd make sure you were secure so evil never left your mouth. I'd make sure the church was never infiltrated by poisonous onlookers who deceived their way in between the private areas of children and told them, say something or die. I try to cover your ears before they were filled with lies from people who knew of God but didn't know Him. Yeah, I divert the serpents from steering teens the wrong way by piecing their opinions in a book that needed not your views on life if I had a time machine. I travel deep in your voice and sound the siren for any adult who tried to keep it between you and them. I cradle your thoughts so you wouldn't have to be induced by paraphernalia that did more harm than good. I'd erase the mistakes you made as just a joke that ended up being a nightmare. Because nightmares don't get erased, they get looped on replay, making your mind rewind every decision like it's ever going to change. I'd eat every bullet so it could miss your father, so it wouldn't be laid out on streets like John Doe while men walk on spilled chromosomes. I'd spit every bullet towards the spiritual so I could kill the grim reaper from snatching you. Tell me, what do you want dismissed? Just get pissed. I wish I had a time machine so I could tell you to run when you stayed in cars and men you ain't no loan, so you wouldn't have to face the consequences of riding out with no boundaries. They call it young and dumb, but I call it the dismissal of warnings that could have prevented trauma you still can't walk through. Give me the pain. I'd take every lash from the switch that you dragged from the tree so they could beat out their own stress instead of dealing with their shit. I'd catch every chancla thrown your way and hold it at the flashpoint so you don't have to internalize what they cannot interpret through words. I'll teach you how to love. I'll teach you how to accept love, teach you that love ain't abuse, and I cut trauma bonds at the root. I wish I had a time machine to buy every you ain't going nowhere, every your daddy don't love you, every you ain't nothing without me, every you think you better than me, every you going to need me one day when all you see was hurt. I'd knock it out the park like home runs so you could run to a home that loved you without pain. Home should have been your safe space, but it was your dungeon. I wish I had a time machine for your innocence, because it died a slow death at the hands of enemies you slept with. And I ain't talking about lovers, but mothers who birthed her but hurt her. Daddies ain't always the bad parent, but mothers get slacked off, cut corners in justice systems, while children seep through cracks with smiles on faces crying within. I wish I had a time machine. I wish I could take it all back. But you see, time machines never negated testimonies.